Welcome to the deep dive. We dig into fascinating sources to pull out those surprising insights that just help you see things differently. Today, we're asking you to consider something really fundamental, maybe something you don't think about much. The actual ground beneath your feet. What if it's not just dirt and rock? What if it holds, profound secrets? Lessons, even.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we're exploring how the Earth, we're talking mountains, minerals, the soil itself, is presented in, well, specifically in Islamic scholarship and tradition.
Yeah.
It's framed not just as, physical stuff, but as a real sign of divine wisdom, a source of life, and even a reflection of power.
Right. So our mission today is to sort of unpack how the Qur'an, the Sunnah, that's the Prophet's practices and teachings and Islamic scholarship generally, invite us towards a life of, well, humility, gratitude, and this deep sense of stewardship for the earth. And some of the ideas are genuinely surprising. For instance, you find mountains described as pegs, like anchors holding the earth steady.
Or the deep spiritual meaning woven into the very soil, the stuff we're actually created from. And just to be clear, all these insights we'll be discussing, they come straight from the sources provided specific Quranic verses, sayings of the Prophet.
Okay, let's get started then. Let's begin with that idea of the earth's structure, specifically mountains. The Quran calls them rawasi, which you said means firm anchors.
That's right, firm anchors. Or stabilizers. You see it in verses like, "Have we not made the earth a resting place, and the mountains as pegs?"
When you hear that pegs, it really makes you pause. What's the thinking behind that description? What function are they pointing to?
Well, what's really fascinating is how it works on two levels. Geologically speaking, mountains do contribute to crustal stability. It's quite amazing. Think of massive mountain ranges, their roots go deep, helping to sort of stabilize tectonic plates.
Oh, okay.
There's another verse that says, "And he placed firmly embedded mountains upon the earth so it would not shift with you." So they literally help keep the surface stable for life.
Wow. So it's not just poetry then. There's this resonance with modern geology, but described way back. But beyond the physical stability, what about symbolism? Do the sources talk about mountains representing, I don't know, strength or maybe spiritual grounding?
Oh, absolutely. Spiritually, they're powerful symbols of God's majesty, his wisdom in creation. They stand tall, enduring. The Quran often mentions mountains alongside the stars, the rivers, as part of this grand cosmic order. It shows that even these massive, seemingly passive features are part of an active, deliberate divine design.
Makes sense.
And there's that verse, "And we place therein lofty, firmly set mountains and have given you sweet water to drink." See, they're linked directly to provision to life support systems.
That link to provision risk. Right. That's a perfect bridge to the next point. The Earth's other treasures. Minerals and the soil. The sources highlight things like iron, copper, gold, salts, describing them as resources, gifts for human benefit. But there's an important condition attached, isn't there? It's not just take what you want.
No, definitely not. It's about trust. These resources are entrusted for responsible use. Take iron. The Quran says, "And we sent down iron, wherein is great military might and benefits for the people."
Okay.
It shows these materials have purpose, utility, even power, but implies a responsibility comes with them. Wise management, stewardship, not just, unchecked exploitation.
Yeah, that really shifts how you might think about mining or using resources. Okay, so we've touched on minerals deep in the earth. What about the surface layer? The soil itself, the turab, what's its significance?
The soil. It's profoundly special in these traditions. Spiritually, it's seen as our origin. You have verses like, "And we certainly created man out of an extract of clay," or even, "And Allah caused you to grow from the earth like a plant."
Like a plant. That's such a vivid image connecting us directly to the soil.
Isn't it? And it doesn't stop there. The soil is also a symbol of where we return. It constantly reminds us of humility.
How so?
Well, think about the cycle described. "From the earth we created you, and into it we will return you, and from it we will extract you another time." It grounds us, literally. A constant reminder of where we came from, where we're going. Our humble beginnings and our end are tied to this very element.
And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, seems to have really embodied this connection, this humility towards the earth. The sources mention how he lived, right? Walking gently, not arrogantly, even things like repairing earth floors himself, living simply.
Absolutely. His life, the Sirah, is full of examples. It wasn't just about personal piety, it was a teaching. He actively advised his companions to be grounded, to be humble. There's a well-known hadith, a saying about humility. No one humbles himself for the sake of Allah, except that Allah raises him. It links being grounded, being humble in this world, directly to spiritual elevation.
Interesting. So lowering yourself in a way raises you up spiritually.
Precisely. And this connection to the earth, it even shows up in ritual practices.
You mean beyond just like praying on the ground?
Yeah, think about tayammum. Ritual purification using clean earth when water isn't available. The Qur'an mentions it. Perform tayammum with clean earth. This isn't just a practical alternative. It highlights the earth's inherent purity and spiritual significance. It can be a medium for connecting with the divine, for purification. It underscores our reliance on it for, well, everything.
So the earth isn't just backdrop. It's sacred, it's pure, it's our origin, our return, a source of sustenance. It's deeply woven into the spiritual fabric.
Exactly. It fundamentally shifts the perspective from seeing the earth as just a resource heap to seeing it as a sacred trust, a sign.
Okay, let's try to maybe wrap this up and summarize the key takeaways from this deep dive.
Sure. I think the core idea is that the earth, mountains, minerals, soil isn't just there for us to use however we want. It's presented as a profound sign of divine wisdom, provision, and something we hold in trust.
Right. And we saw how mountains, the Rawasi, are these firm anchors, geologically stabilizing, yes, but also spiritually symbolizing strength, balance, reminding us of God's design.
Then we looked at minerals, iron, copper, and so on as risk, provision for human benefit, but with that crucial condition of responsibility. Remember the verse about iron, great military might and benefits for the people. It implies careful, purposeful use and, of course, the soil, turab, our origin point, the source of growth, and this powerful symbol of humility, reminding us where we come from and where we return.
And finally, that powerful example of the prophet, his humility, walking lightly, living simply, advising groundedness, and even tayammum, using earth for purification, showing its sacred status.